Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hey everybody, welcome back to another RC live stream. Welcome, it's Wednesday night, time to join the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999, part of the RC crew. Glad to have you guys here on this hump day. Make sure you guys say hello in chat. Welcome everybody. We're glad to have you guys here. You can be doing other things, but you're here joining us for RC as we continue on talking about all the news and notes of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and giving you a little bit of insight of what it all means and being crazy in the process. Joining me tonight, we've got the panel of characters that you've come to grow and love, or hate, however you want to say it. First of all, we've got Mr. Penis Man himself, Grande Patron. So we have another title to add to him. It's just the tip, Grande Patron.
What can I say? I'm kind of a big deal. We've known this.
Not with that size. Also joining us, we of course got the troll extraordinaire Dr. Finn Medicine Woman.
Good evening, peoples.
Joining us from the up north in the frozen tundra of the Minnesota, doing some good fishing up there in them frozen lakes. We've got Sven Version of part of the new RC crew, also known as Stanley Red.
And my pickle.
And his pickle. That's right. Also joining us, that's being camera shy, he must be on his way home from work, is the one and only Sir Loki.
Always.
Are you home?
How are you?
Or are you on your way home?
I'm going home.
You're going home. Okay, so be safe there in that LA traffic.
I'll be on soon.
Okay, good. So we'll have a...
Durgan said it's the RSG Village people. Young man, you can do what you want.
No, stop. No, Grande, stop. Just stop. Stop right there. Seriously.
ACMY.
It's your turn to kick his ass, man, not me.
I never do that kind of stuff.
That's because you're a vagina. All right, moving on. All right, so let's break down how this show works. So we're here to talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We're here to have fun. And, God damn, it's already starting off on a retarded note. But a little bit of how this all works. If you have a question, we will answer questions. Go ahead and pop your question in the chat. Make sure you put question in front of your statement. And we'll get those here in a little bit when we scoop them up. Either Stanley or, Sven Vorgen over there, Mr. Viking Extraordinaire will be scooping up the questions in chat. Finn will be monitoring stuff, so it's kind of a little bit about what we're doing. Hopefully we have a McVenom sighting. I'm not going to promise anything, but hopefully she pops in. She said she would.
We have a donation, by the way.
We'll get to that in a second. And then make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, Patreon, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's get into it. What was the donation there, Finn?
Minato donated $2 and said, Finn owes me a song.
No, he doesn't. Not for $2.
Yeah, I do.
You better pick, pick up that goddamn money train there.
Nope.
If I'm going to suffer through a stupid-ass song, it better be more for $2.
No, it's for $4 because he donated 2 on the lunch stream before. So.
Look, if I can't even buy a number one value meal at McDonald's, then no.
All right, here we go.
Are you singing? Or are you just...
is near, and so I face the final curtain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. That's as much as I can do. I tried to learn songs. I didn't.
Push it off. I tried to learn more. I tried to learn more.
I hate you, Finn.
And next week on RSG.
And I hate Fourth Okage
And
more.
more, much more than this. I did it my way.
I like the last part. I like the last part a lot.
That's because you have bad taste.
No, the last part was epic, man.
No, it really wasn't.
There you go. There you
Yes,
go,
it
Minato.
was. Yes, it
Minato's
was.
request was that I sing My Way by Frank Sinatra in the voice of a chipmunk. There you go.
I don't even want to do the stream anymore.
Well, that's good because it's not like there's much to go talk
Oh, yeah,
about.
I mean, what do you guys want to talk about? Shit.
We have a Q&A coming up. It's
Oh, well, not a Q&A. Hold the press is there. Another Q&A.
You're not wrong, John. Johnny Mo is like Frank Sinatra is about to rise from the dead and come after you now. I would not doubt it for 1 second.
He's not going to do it. He has people that will do that. So don't you forget about old Frankie Sinatra.
Yeah, old Blue Eyes has other people.
Oh
who do it.
yes, yes.
Old Frankie.
Oh yes, old Blue Eyes himself. So that being said, Finn, we like to shout out all the folks out there in TV land that watch our beautiful, beautiful show. Finn, what is the shout out word of the day?
So a lot of you guys already know it, but here we go. The shout out word of the day is warrior. WARRIOR, warrior. That is the shout out word of the day. If you guys don't know why, we'll talk about it a little bit. It's kind of a quiet week this week, but there is some community news. So once again, shout out word of the day is warrior.
Yeah, we're gonna
Patreon shout outs too, right?
What?
Isn't it time for Patreon shout outs?
No, god damn it, Grondy. Do you even listen?
We'll
pay
do
attention?
the Patreon shout out, so we had to
Jesus.
give the shout out word of the day.
Oh, I thought you already gave it.
Oh my!
I just gave
You
it.
just gave it, you filthy mongoloid.
No, but Patreons we already know.
We can do the Patreon shout outs. It's just like you're just like God.
I'm gonna kill him, Finn. I'm gonna kill him.
There's
Twitter question first. Sorry.
Can we run through the show notes? You know, Grande. I know you don't pay attention to
I
them
was
and
reading
stuff.
the thing above it. Where I was reading the thing above it.
See, that was your first mistake. You started reading, so stop doing that. Okay.
I was reading Infinity's checklist instead of the agenda.
Yeah. See, that was your first mistake. You were thinking. My God. So Finn, past that mess, we do have a Twitter question of the day. If we could give that out, please.
Yep. So our Twitter question of the day is a fairly simple one. So again, head on to our Twitter page. It's twitter.com/ what the hell? Twitter.com/reality skewed gamers with no vowels in the skewed and gamers. So it's reality SKWD GMRS, and it's linked below the YouTube video. But the question of the day is a simple one. After a long period of silence, what do you think CG will surprise us with in SWGOH in the next week?
I'm still
So head onto our Twitter page and go ahead and post what you think they'll bring out in the next week.
I still think it's going to be a hot poker in the anus. I'm still sticking with that.
That's like every week, though. That's not anything
I
new.
really think they're going for it this time. I think we're going to get the full Monty on this one. So
Oh, it's coming.
yeah. So
It's coming in February or March. Trust me, it's coming.
hot poker right in the anus.
And I saw good old Urs in the chat. Hey, Urs.
Oh, Urs, my Kyber compatriot, my rival for Kyber and Cyberness. I'm Kyber, where's Urs? We need to see what his Cyberness is right now. But make sure you check out Urs all the time. He's probably streaming tonight. It'll be Attack Face. So we'll keep this one to a minimum because we're going to have Urs doing the haul at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I say 9:30 p.m. Eastern, but he suffers from T-moneyism, where it's not actually 9:30 that he usually starts on time.
Earth, chromium for life.
For life.
I'm going all carbonite this time, so.
Frozen in carbonite.
Oh, God. All right, so the reason we brought out the shout-out word of the day... Oh, God, Alex, you saw that Urge is in the channel. Well, why don't you two go get a damn room? It's going to be goo-goo eyes and all that other nonsense. Is that we know in the big news this week for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes was that our good friend and friend of the program, and he's still going to be here, but Warrior announced his pretty much retirement from the game. Kind of came as a shock. It happened basically, he put that out right as we were doing the lunch stream on, I think, Monday, and I was like, oh my God. I didn't know what to do. So that kind of really sucks. I mean, Warrior's been a pillar of the community since this game's inception, and when he started streaming, and has been a good friend to RSG, and we'll still do stuff with Warrior. I mean, we're still going to be doing the Jedi Academy. He's going to be doing that for a little bit, but he has given up his accounts. He's no longer playing the game. He'll be doing other stuff, I believe, from when I saw what he wrote. But it sucks. It sucks. We lost another good one. So
I saw his live stream. He's going to continue to live stream. He's just going to do different games.
Yeah, he'll do different stuff. He'll still have Warrior time, but it's, it's just the impact of him saying Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And if you read his Reddit post, I mean, he listed out, and it was pretty epic. And, it's the way a lot of us are feeling. It's reached his point where he's like, okay, I've had enough of this nonsense, so.
The gas event was just
the
holiday packs were bad, right? Let's just go. There's other games that I've played where they literally gave us one of the games, for example, like Clash of Clans, right? For the holiday season, normally you can spend crystals in order to get your resource generators to double in speed, so you get more stuff. Clash of Clans made them down to 1 gem each instead of 33 gems, which was is huge in that game. So that's what they gave. Tactical Monsters was giving out shards each day for different characters that are, and their game is a little different. So they were kind of Christmassy themed ones, but we were getting free shards every day for what was it, Grande? A week, I think. Mm-hmm. For about a week, we were getting 30, 40 some odd shards in order to, and their scale is a lot different. The 40 shards in that game is considerably less than 40 shards in Galaxy of Heroes, because you need thousands in that game, but the 330 in this one.
They don't have any gear.
Star.
It's literally just shards.
Yeah, it's just shards. But they gave us free stuff in here. This game actually gave us packs where we had to buy it, and the conversion rate was not that good. The amount that you were getting in those packs was not that good. I mean, it was still a decent value. To be honest,
they gave you every event twice.
Right? They did give us some of the events, but now with the journey guide, all of that stuff is kind of worthless. The stuff that we cared about was actually those kind of events and doing the mythic and stuff, right?
I mean, I played all the events and got tons of gear.
I played half of them and I just didn't care. I was on holiday too. I was I'm not going to bother. Some of those I can't even auto. I'm just screw it. I'm not going to bother.
But the events are events that they already have in. They just doubled down on those, so we just had them.
It didn't. I'll put it this way, Grande. They gave us those events, but it didn't feel like a holiday type.
I don't disagree with you. They could have given us a couple of packs, a pack a day, even if it only had 5 Carbantes every day, right? 5 every day you log in between Christmas and New Year's. You get a little thanks for playing this year, and
they could have given 5 Carbantes. They could have given us 5 stun guns and then 5 detonators and whatever, right? They could have given us 5 of the maps to take a 16 map.
A partridge in a pear tree kind of song, right? They
could
have done the 12 days of SWGOH, and every day they give you
They give us 12 of something, 11 of something, and then finally on the last one they give you a full Zeta or something like that. They could have easily done something like that, but they didn't.
No.
And that, along with what they did with gas, where they brought it out a second time early, right? They brought it out in 2 months instead of their typical 3 months, or even potentially 4 months. They brought it out in 2 months, and people that got it the first time were already upset because it required get one, and a lot of them didn't have get one saved. So the time it took to get to 7-star is going to be the same as people that got it the second time, which literally spits on the money of everyone that paid the first time. And stuff like that is what eventually got to Warrior, where it basically is like, if they're not even respecting the money of the whales, what are they bothering doing with this game?
Yeah.
And that's what effectively got him to quit. And you guys can go on to Reddit and read his post and everything. But that's what got him to quit. And who knows what CG is going to do moving forward. But that gas decision is coming back to bite them, because there are a lot of whales that have basically said, and obviously time will tell if they stick with it, but basically has said that they are either not spending anymore or they are straight up quitting. And these are like the whales and krakens, like the ones that have funded the game. And that's where the first impacts usually lie. So we'll see in the next few months what they do. Recovery from this is going to be somewhat difficult.
Yeah, and we're seeing the impact of that. I'm seeing a lot of guilds that I know, people reaching out to me like, hey, do you know of a place my guild just imploded, that kind of stuff. So it's reached ahead, because on top of that, you had the Lightside GOTB that came out in December, and it was a train wreck. And it's just compounding a thing after another. And if you read Warrior's post, it wasn't just that too. It was a list of stuff. If you go into Reddit and read it, it's very detailed, and to the point of like all the reasons why he was leaving.
Right.
And content being broken, coming out, bugs, all this other stuff that he listed. This is like, I've had enough. And we all reached that point, and it's our loss. Losing Warrior as a content creator, it's a freaking loss. And CG just doesn't care. I'm sure nobody at CG batted an eye or said or thought about anything. Like, they don't even give a shit. The guy that promoted your game and made you help make you what you are, you don't even care. So it's a sad state of affairs. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we've basically, as RSG is just like, we do this for the community and to have fun with you guys, because the game itself has still got issues. So I'm really it saddened me, and it's a loss, and you don't replace somebody like Warrior. So but Warrior will be fine, because he's a great guy, and he'll do other content, and he'll still be hanging out with us, and we'll probably do some other content with Warrior, because that's just the kind of the good dude he is. He's one of my military brothers, and we have that bond that will always be there. So, I mean, Grande, when you saw the news, what did you think?
I mean, I just wanted to make sure I was able to keep my friend, right? We've lost some friends in this game.
Holy crap, why did your mic go so loud?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it really loud now? I apologize.
Yes, my ears. Jesus.
Sorry.
And I have hearing loss. That's bad, Grande.
Sorry.
Did you change your mic? What did you do?
No, I went from one mic to the other mic. Remember? Sorry. I'll be quiet right now.
Turn it down, man.
Okay.
While he's fixing that, Sir Lucky, are you there? Or are you still on your way home?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Sorry.
I guess Sir Lucky is still on his way home. So continue on, Grande.
I just want to make sure we didn't lose a friend. It's fine if someone doesn't want to play the game. I just don't want to lose a friend.
The Warrior's not like that.
Nah, he's good. You know what I'm saying, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was my thing.
Stanley, what did you think, my friend?
Yeah, he was a pillar of the community. That's for sure. I definitely saw it coming, though. From what I saw on Twitter, like he was getting really frustrated with the game.
Yeah, you're right. Good point about the Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow his Twitter, he would say some things where he was pretty frustrated sometimes.
Yeah. And this is where we're at. So, in remembrance of Warrior, we made him the shutout word of the day. So, that is what it is. Finn, you given your thoughts. I was going to get Sir Loki's thoughts, but it's a sad day for the community. And since there's really nothing else to talk about in the community, because they're still not communicating shit worth,
We have a Q&A coming up.
Yeah, and we'll be doing that, but we know that that's not going to be anything of substance or value. That's why we.
I mean, it would be nice if it was. It would be nice if they actually said some stuff.
Well, last time they spent 900 questions on the artwork, so I'm not too.
Bro, I hope they don't do that again. like I hope they learn that like they kind of need to actually like
engage on the tough
say
questions.
something. They just need to like show some relevance a little bit in those things. I mean, if they're going to spend the time and do them, right? If you're going to spend the time and do it, then be relevant.
I still don't. Me and Finn are still so baffled by this. Why they do it in the format that they do it in. I don't know how.
It is super weird, man.
Inept they are to sit there and just create a live stream and then look at the questions like we do. It's simple Simon stuff, and it just
the reason why is simple. They can control the questions that way.
Correct. I know they can. Well, we control the questions. We don't answer every question. You know, sometimes
sometimes we even say a question is dumb, right? I mean, we've done that before. We've even called our own viewers dumb before.
Can you imagine if CG did that?
Oh yeah.
It's like one thing when it's us, right? Because we are honestly, we're like talking about the game and we'll give people information, but we're also goofballs and we do our own thing. Can you imagine if CG went through and just like, yeah, we're not going to answer this question. Everyone's going to be like, well, why aren't you answering this question? This way you have no visibility into the questions besides people saying I submitted.
That's why they're cowards. But the thing is, too, you can still dictate that. You can't get to every question in any Q&A, right? It's really hard. We barely pull it off in like Jedi Academy and some of the stuff because sometimes we get just overdated with questions. And sometimes you just can't get to them all, right?
Yeah, you just have to cut it. Say we're cutting it in 10 minutes.
And then sometimes a question will answer other questions, right? So you don't want to answer the same question over and over again. But they could filter that and still interact with the community and still and just put it out like we're going to try to get as many questions as we can. We're not going to get to all of them. If you lay that groundwork in the beginning, that gives you a way to express that, hey, we can't answer everything, but we're going to do the best we can. And that's okay, as long as you put that up front. But they're not even doing that. They're just filtering out, answering the questions, and not even really answering. So, I mean, I put no stock in it, and that's why we make fun of them, because there's no stock in the question. I mean, we go through it, and me and Finn sometimes are just pausing for a second going, did they just really say that? It's like, they didn't say anything. You know?
you get out of character. You like break the fourth wall.
Yeah, I guess. Wait a minute. Did they just say that shit? That's not even answering the questions. Like, but I think that's the problem the community has is that other games and I've seen them do it. They interact like crazy with their community, because they want that feedback. And that doesn't mean the fans are always right. That's far from it. Sometimes the fans are just way off. But it is good to have an idea.
Here's the thing, like tell them, like if your fan is way off, say, hey, I think you're out of line or off base. I mean, like be a real human.
Yeah, if you think someone's wrong, you're wrong.
But
just
none of this is new, right?
It's not new. I'm just laying the groundwork for why we do what we do.
I know, but we got spoiled a little bit, and we mentioned it before, so I'm not going to go too far into this rabbit hole again. But we got spoiled by Carrie.
Yeah,
we did.
Carrie was doing more than her job requirement.
Correct.
The job of communicating with the community should have been that of the community manager, whether it was Cozy Spoon, whether it was EA Jesse, whether it's now Crumb. That's their job. We got spoiled by the fact that Carrie, regardless of what you think about her decisions, right? That being put aside here, Carrie was more vocal to the community about what was going on than anybody at CG, including the person responsible for it. So we got spoiled a little bit by that. And now we're just going back to the norm.
I mean, some people got mad and they said it was cringeworthy what she said on her own Twitter, and people would give her all kinds of crap for it. But here's the thing. Would you rather have someone being honest with you, or would you rather have somebody telling you what you want to hear?
Yep.
I mean,
so now we're back to the days of like Cozy Spoon and EA Jesse in terms of what kind of communication we're getting. So this Q&A really doesn't surprise me. It's
the way that all about the artwork.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be. So we joke about the artwork a little bit.
I mean, half of it. I mean, if we look at the number of words written, half the words that will be written will be about something like the artwork.
Right, and I don't have a problem with them answering questions about the artwork. The problem is the volume of it.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And how tone deaf it was with what was going on in the community at that time.
Yeah, with the gas.
Like when you have so many questions about the game and people are asking it in the forums, and you are supposed to be picking up questions from the forum itself, not just the ones that were submitted on the whatever it was, SurveyMonkey or whatever. The fact that they had so much volume with the art questions, and this is nothing against Raging Spaniard, but they could have waited. They could have waited, or they should have answered more questions, right? Mm-hmm. Because I know they already pushed the artwork one time. They had art questions the first Q&A, like in the November one.
Sure.
And they didn't have the art person there, so they brought the person in December, then had the December question and answer, but they really didn't address any of the major questions that we had, which is why it was more toned down. Like if we actually had more substance, the artwork stuff wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah, Gavin just said, Ranger, if we meet in the final round of the current GAC, would you like me to record my battles and send? Yeah, sure, you can do that. We'll look at that.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, JCBN, that's my girl.
Oh, I have to say something now, too. Julie Andrews is back over here. Ouchie, she's getting mad at you for hitting on Urza. She thinks, Julie Andrews thinks that her and Urza had something.
They've always had something.
When they were on the stream together, so she's kind of upset.
Julie Andrews is smoking crack.
Julia Roberts?
Julia Andrews,
Julie Andrews thinks that her and Urz had something going on, and she's kind of upset that you're like blowing kissy faces at Urz.
So kind of like Julia Louis-Dreyfus, right?
Does not care. She does not care. She does not. Ouchie girl does not care. Ouchie gonna be Ouchie girl. So yeah, Ray Rock. He said Julia Roberts. Oh, ouchie. She says it's okay. I think my love is unrequited anyway. Oh, I don't know about that. God, got a love thing going on here in RSG all of a sudden. So yeah, I mean, we got the Q&A, we got the calendar, but we talked about this stuff previously. I mean, there's literally been no content whatsoever in the communications department for like what's coming up. Which, okay, you know, I mean, I know last week they were on just getting back from vacation. We had New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So I mean,
yeah, but it's been a week, man. It's been a week. I mean, look, when kids go back to school, when colleges and schools are back in full time, like vacation is over, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can say, oh well, you know, we're gonna. If you take more vacation days than an elementary school child, that's kind of a problem.
It's their company; they can do whatever they want. We're just here to report on what's happening and give you our insight and then have fun making fun of them. So that's what we do here. All right, so. I mean, the only thing going on in the game right now is we had Territory Wars. We have GAC going on right now, 3v3. I mean, it's typical stuff.
You know how hard it's going to be to get 32 stars, man?
We came close to getting 31. We missed it. It was so close.
I got the 31. But let me tell you, like, I'm sitting there looking at it like, okay, you know how hard it's going to be to get 32? I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. Even if everyone aced all of their combat missions, including the Count Dooku one, we still wouldn't even get it.
Yeah, and if we look at the calendar for January, I'm going to pull that up. I think the next one is another light side GOTV. So get ready for that hot poker, folks. Coming right up the old pooper. Here it comes. Because if I look at it, yeah,
Galactic Ray. Galactic.
Well, the next one's, so we've got two TWs coming up, and then we don't have another TB until the 17th, 2 weeks basically, or then it was another till next Friday. Jesus Christ. So, and that's going to be, you know, light side GOTB, which is it's so brutally awful.
I agree.
You know, so yeah, so. Gonna be a while before I get that old General Skywalker done there. Let me tell you something there, Grande. That turd bucket is gonna
I got another 2 weeks. It's gonna be the next GA or the next TB and then the one after that before I finally get it.
Between the TWs and raids.
I'm like, man, come on.
I might be able to pull it off at the light side GOTB, but Jesus. Oh God. So, I mean, that's just nothing else. I mean, stuff's happening in the game, but there's no new intro. We know that Rey and Kylo Ren are around the corner. We don't know what that's going to entail. So, you know, just no news on the home front. So, I really don't have much to report to you guys about what's going on there. So, yeah.
Wow, Sanely shaved on stream.
What?
They did!
Sanely, that's an incredible razor you have.
It wasn't even like his hand was a razor. I just saw him. He just like pulled it off all in one grasp. He has like razor fingers.
That's some good man shit right there. That's hardcore, right?
See, that's better than a straight edge grande right there. Sanely fingers.
Coming soon.
I'm telling you guys,
ladies,
I should do more straight razor shaving on stream.
Please don't. No, nobody's asking for that. No,
I like it.
No, well, you're great, but we don't need to see you doing it again. Once was enough because that was a mangled mess of a beard you had going on.
Durgan,
you didn't like that beard?
No.
My wife didn't like it either. Yeah. She likes this one better.
Yeah, it's trimmed. It's a little neat, but oh Lord, yeah.
She didn't like that other one either. That's
the brown Gandalf. I didn't just come out of that name from nowhere.
I saw your comment, by the way, Ouchie. What kind of hat do you want me to wear? Apparently, I'm the only one not wearing a hat.
Well, Sammy's not wearing a hat now, so you're
fine. Oh, yeah, now he's not. He was wearing a beard.
Loki's not going to wear a hat, so
I can get a hat.
You don't need to get a hat. Jesus
You don't need to.
Look what you started, Finn.
Well, Ouchie is the one that asked. Fine, I'll wear this hat.
Don't blame Ouchie. Don't blame Ouchie for your failures. Oh, for Christ's sakes. All right, there we go. Everybody's got a hat on. There we go. I know for a fact that Loki's not going to put on a hat. So, that's kind of the news this week, guys. We don't really have anything. So, Dr. Finn, what do we got on the agenda next?
Let's go ahead and do the shout-outs.
All right, let's do the shout-outs.
So, Grande, you can start with the Patreon shout-outs and everything, and then I'll get the chat shout-outs here.
Hold on, I'm doing Grand Arena.
Of course you are.
I'm almost done. What am I starting with? Patreon shout-outs?
Yes. And Ranger, you have do you want to do a question, a commercial, Ranger? Let's do a commercial while Grande finishes his GAC.
All right, I'll do a commercial. Let's spin the wheel, and let's see here. Let me get this going, and we'll see what we get. So let's spin the wheel. Oh, it's spinning! It's spinning! Oh my God, it's spinning! Jesus! Oh Lord, what are we gonna end up with? Oh, we wait on bated breath. What are we gonna get? Oh my God! See, we got the day around the world one again. Oh my God, every time. The chicken just can't escape us. All right, let's do that. So everybody mute your mic.
Reality Skewed Gamers has spent more than 1 year bringing you quality gaming entertainment and knowledge, and the RSG crew loves giving back to their fans. With the help of Brockfinity Productions, Reality Skewed Gamers wants to increase the cultural knowledge in addition to the gaming knowledge that their fans possess. So in a departure from the typical gaming information that they provide, we present to you a new segment for cultural growth, Around the World with RSG. Today, we'll explore the United States of America, an area known for its great landmarks such as the Statue of Liberty, the Seattle Space Needle, and of course the theme park that everyone loves, Disney World. Grande Patron will take you through the United States of America today. Grande, take it away.
The chicken is in the corner! I want to catch that damn thing. What do I have to catch with? You think if I threw a jacket over it?
And that concludes this episode of Around the World with RSG.
There you go, Around the World with Grande and the damn chicken. So, an oldie but a goodie. All right.
Now are we ready for Patreon shout-outs?
Yes, Grande, you may start the reading.
Okay, so we have Alux 12, Bimatsu, CBO 97, Chaos 13, Chopper BZ, Commander Skywalker, Contingent 33, Darth Teflon, Darth Bob, Devil's Treasure, Dobby, Doc Ravage, Dr. Feelgood, DSP, who's after DSP? Fling Monkey Poo, Guzza Buzza, Hogzilla, Heinzie. I'm saying that right. Apparently I've been saying it wrong like the whole time. Heinzie. It poops bombs, Jasabi M, JT Tip, Just a Bum, Khaleeson, Cashmere, Matthew M. Thomas, Maz Kanata, Minato Namikaze, Monocourt 72, Moss Mike, Indy Fox, Night War, Ouchie Dumpling, Pawsy, Ray Rock, Riverboy 12, Rose Taco, Revenator, Sanely Red, Slash Van Rhodes, Shadow Val, Spaceman Tim, Spider, Strum, Suicide Squad, Teals, Walter Arnold, and Utah. YouTube subscribers are Bad Rongo, Bimatsu, Contingent 33, David McKinley, Devil's Treasure, Dexatronic, Dr. Feelgood, FCME 123456789, Gino, Guzza Buzza, I'm the Dad, Jacob Baxter, Jason Hommel, John Moran, Molly, Mark Gaza, Maz Kanata, Revenator, Sanely Red, Scooby, Shadow Val, Sean Ragnar the Rock Kelly, Slash Van Rhodes, Stephen Nickel, what? SWGOH Gretchen. What did I say wrong? What did I say? The red, it's the red, not the rock. Oh, that was hilarious. Gretchen, Teals, Team Money, Trez Revan, what else? 73 and Youngin. I just made his name even.
Sean Ragnar, the Rock Kelly.
Okay. Twitch subscribers, we got big.
Fantastic.
I know, right? We have Big Country Mags, Cronus. I had lunch with, or I had dinner with Cronus the other day.
That's right.
Doc Ravage, Dr. Feelgood, Dr. Gonzo Wallbanger, Gong Dark Krill. I don't know how you say that. I probably messed that all up. But anyway.
That's pretty close.
Grande Patron.
Why did you read your own name?
It's on there.
So?
Hogzilla, It Poops Bombs. I mean, if your name was on there, I'd read it. Jedi Knight Ja, Kit Iota, Maz Kanata, Ouchie, Rooster, Jabrak, Scooby B, I guess, Slash Man Rhodes, Storm and Mormon V2, and Teals the Smurf.
Very good.
And who is freaking hitting me up in Discord? Stop it. Like, everybody is like...
Oh, my God.
Stop it.
Oh, Lordy.
If you scroll down to the bottom, Grande, I have the chat shout-outs for you, too.
Oh, now it's chat shout-out time.
This is where it gets ugly.
Oh, wait. Okay. So I passed the picture, that's a good picture, by the way. That's a good meme.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the meme of the week. You have that ready, right, Ranger?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unlike
Okay.
Grande, I actually participated and prepared.
I participate. I'm just not prepared very often.
No.
And I give people new nicknames, like the Red Rock.
Oh, my God.
I think he's in my guild, too, by the way. I can't believe I messed up his name.
Just punch him in the dick. Just go.
Oh, man. So, apropos Wooin, Bad Rongo, Bimatsu, Briarus, Aegon, CVO 97, Conrad, Eeyore Glover, Contingent 33, Darth Mark, Darth Revan, 1023.
Wait.
Darth who?
Darth Mike.
Okay. You
Is
said
it- what did
Mark.
Darth Mark.
Oh, I
You
said
said
Mike. I said Mike.
I said
Okay.
Mark.
You said Mark.
Oh, God.
Okay. Darth Vader, 87, Dexatronic, Dr. Feelgood, Gavin, Mothma, I guess, Grande Patron, Hoax Redneck, I guess, Hacks Redneck, Helen X, SWGOH, Jason Krulik, John Moran, Cavell Smith, Kazakagi Too Easy, Michael H 19, Mos Def Isley, Ray Rock, Raza 972, Revenator, Ronan XI, Rooster, Rose Taco, Sanely Red, Scooby, Shadow Val, Shadow Walker. Excuse me, not Shadow Walker. Skywalker Vader, Flashman Road, Suicide Squad, The Honkler, Torin Jax, Urzatron, what else? 73, Wolfell, Utah, and Alpha, DJ Alpha. Sorry, guys. I I can't make this stuff up. What can I tell you? I can't make this stuff up.
Walker Vader.
It's I've been watching that Witcher show too much.
Oh God.
2/3, 67%. Hey, look, Briar as Aegon said that was pretty close.
What else is he going to take, Grande?
I'm just saying, he said it was pretty close. He said I missed it by that much. It's not Briar as Aegon.
Aegon's correct.
It's not Briaress?
Closer.
What did I say before? But I said Briaress.
Bronde, what are we gonna do with you?
And I said Jason BM, didn't I?
You got that one right. Yeah,
You did get Jason BM correct.
That was very, very good, Grande. You did.
I messed up on ones I've never messed up on.
I know. Shadow Walker Vader.
Shadow Walker Vader and Kelly the Rock. Sean Kelly the Rock. He's no longer the Red. He's now the Rock.
Kelly.
Quit while you're ahead, Grande. I'm telling you, man. I've been ahead since the day I was born. I'm never quitting.
Yeah. So Loki, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year to you, my friend. What's new in What's new in the Loki land?
Nothing much. I'm finishing up this week. I'm heading out to Orlando on Friday.
Oh, very nice.
So I'll be out there for a week for work, and hopefully Finn's got time for me. But we're gonna try to meet up and do some fun stuff for people. So
there you go. So
yeah.
Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, I did.
Right,
very restful.
Very nice. So the only thing we've been talking about is Warrior quitting. I mean, your thoughts about that, and our good friend Warrior. Anything you'd like to say now that Warrior's quit the game?
I mean, it's been said already. He's a good dude. I've met him, talked to him a bunch. He's a great guy. He says he's quitting, but hopefully he comes back. I mean, he's done a lot of, obviously, his channel and everything, and the content. It's unmatched. He was good at doing it, and I know he has a lot of supporters, and I'm sure people would welcome him back and what have you. But yeah, it's always a shame when people that that you've met through this game, decide to hang it up and it's good and it's bad, right? I mean, it's good that he'll have more time and all that, with the fam and all that, but we'll obviously miss his content and
yeah, for sure.
His theory crafting and stuff like that. So that's all I can really say right now. I know he was frustrated. I mean, we're all frustrated with the game, but when it gets to the point where if that's the only decision where you got to take a step back, then go ahead and do it, and do what's best for you, and the game's always going to be here until it shuts down, so he can always come back, so
We'll have to use bribes. All right, that being said, Finn, what's next on the agenda, my friend?
We have the meta report.
I don't really want to look at the meta report.
Is it going to be different at all?
No, it's not.
Not really.
No.
Unfortunately, no. I'm looking at it, and it's pretty much the same. General Skywalker is increasing a little bit in number, but not really. I'm sure we'll start seeing a few more here, but yeah, this game is pretty much stale.
Yeah.
I'll just say it, the game is getting stale. Okay, so that's that. We can do the meme of the week here.
Yeah, let's do the meme of the week. So
meme of the week.
So Urz was in here earlier.
Uh-huh.
And if you guys saw Urz's last stream, there was a faux pas by one of the members of the RSG
Please
crew.
tell the story. Please tell the story, Finn.
Well, God, I can't remember exactly. Well, it was Grievous, right?
Just give us the quib notes.
Well, simply put, one of the RSG crew members has suggested using Deathmark on Fulcrum Ahsoka, who dispels all debuffs. And that person then subsequently received the ire of Urz. And so the winner of the meme of the week is from Ouchie this week for her meme. And yeah, we can go ahead and look at that now.
when
Make
Grim,
it bigger. Make it bigger.
I can't make it any bigger. When Grim says to use death mark. Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
It is pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I can make it bigger on the stream. Yeah, I can do that. Let me flip that. There we go.
That's one of Finn's new effects that he got for his camera. You can talk without moving. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's doing his.
No, my camera froze. I'm trying to fix it now.
Yeah, Finn's doing his new impersonation of kung fu fighting movies. Look, I don't know if you're aware of this, so, but we'll leave that up for a little bit for our boy Urs in the hall. Getting ready to start here soon. But
and Ouchie says she got it from the hall. It was by Mad Doggy, so I'll shout out Mad Doggy then.
Okay, there we go.
So credit to Mad Doggy for that.
There you go. That's fantastic. It says Urs when Grim says it. It says to use death mark. And that's a good old picture of Xena, warrior princess.
Did you zoom in? Because they're asking what it says.
I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in. I can't make it any bigger.
If you hold control and use your scroll wheel.
Let me try. Oh, there we go. No, it's not getting any. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, God. There you guys go. All right, what's next, Finn? We're going to leave that up for a little bit.
We can do a commercial and then go to the Twitter questions. I'm trying to get my camera fixed.
Okay,
here.
So let's play another commercial while Finn has some technical difficulties. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. Oh, God, what's it going to land on? I never know. All right, it's coming to a close. And we got... Of course we did. All right, everyone mute yourself. We'll be back in a second.
Reality Skewed Gamers has spent more than 1 year bringing you quality gaming entertainment and knowledge, and the RSG crew loves giving back to their fans. With the help of Brockfinity Productions, Reality Skewed Gamers wants to increase the cultural knowledge in addition to the gaming knowledge that their fans possess. So in a departure from the typical gaming information that they provide, we present to you a new segment for cultural growth, Around the World with RSG. Today, we explore France, a country known for its great food, museums, and of course, the Eiffel Tower. Grande Patron will be your guide through France today. Grande, take it away. And that concludes this episode of Around the World with RSG.
There you go, Around the World with RSG, French style.
Ouchie was saying she thought we were going to get drama with Julie Andrews. Do you want drama with Julie Andrews?
I don't want drama with Julie Andrews.
I don't know if you want angry Julie Andrews, Ouchie. I'm just saying. It's up to you. She's here, so we can bring her out, but I don't know if you want angry Julie Andrews.
No, let's not do that. All right, what's next there, Dr. Finn?
All right, so we have the Twitter question, which is, after a long period of silence, what do you think CG will surprise us with in Galaxy of Heroes in the next week?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and look at the answers that you all gave us here. So the first one, you guys can guess whose this is. After a long period of silence, CG will surprise us with absolutely nothing. They will give us more of the same, the big old CG middle finger.
Grande, what did I tell you about responding to Twitter?
That is not Grande. You know who that is.
All right, next.
Yeah, that is not me.
All right. The next one is, to quote Clubber Lang from Rocky 3, pain.
Oh, my God.
That's probably not wrong.
No, it's not.
Next one, a hotfix, which is supposed to fix their coding issues, but will create 10 new bugs in the game.
Oh, well, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next one, new packs. Content. But hopefully the
new
Eternal
packs
Twins.
are content, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Sick of arguing with you about this.
And then the last one, something that has to do with mods or an upgrade with mods. Do you remember the pic of Ray Jedi Training CG video with purple gold mods something like that is coming soon. CG has not looked at mods in a long time. God help us all if they do.
Ouchie says, I'm typing mine. Give me a second, Finity.
Okay.
Hold on for Ouchie, girl, Finn.
Doesn't look like Ouchie wants any drama with Julie Andrews.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Unless her response is a slap at Julie Andrews, then
mean,
Julie Andrews is not going to be happy.
Okay. So
we're waiting for
Ouchie to get her comment in there. I mean, just waiting for Ouchie.
All right. Well, in the meantime, then we can get started here. Sanely, if you have the
questions preguntas time.
Yep,
yeah,
I
we
got
can go
the
ahead and start with
questions.
questions. Yep, let's go ahead and start with questions.
Helenix, question after listening to Finn's rendition of My Way by Old Blue Eyes, I was wondering how many times am I supposed to bang my head against this cinder block wall here to make the pain stop?
42.
20.
17.
And that is up to
That was not a cue to start that shit. Knock it off. God. Next.
Minato Namikaze, question, can CG Viking outdrink Urza?
Oh, yes. That's not hard. That's not a knock on hers. It's just I can rip. I mean, CG Viking could rip him back. So
we have 2 more responses.
Okay, let's get to those questions. Hang tight, Sandy. And what are the next 2?
The next one, can they bring us all of the things on Warrior's list so he will come back?
Oh, snap. Oh, yes. Bring all that back.
What, actual competence? That's effectively what Warrior's asking for. He's asking for competence. That's unlikely to be brought in a matter of a week. Just say. The next one, we will all log in on Monday to find the IP and all the assets in game change to My Little Pony with a message actually saying, "This is My Little Pony, yo."
Okay. I look forward to that.
Really, Ouchie?
Nice.
Minato Namikaze, question, CG has the mentality of cut one whale's head and 2 Kraken heads shall take its place. Release the Kraken.
Not wrong.
I don't think that's going to happen, actually, in this case.
Well, the new players, man, they're spending.
The new players are spending. However, at the top end, if they realize what they're doing, because let's just be honest about it, right? The newer players that are coming in, if you're spending money, you end up paying more attention to the politics and the dynamics of the game, right? Because you're investing in something, you end up just naturally being a little bit more inclined. Newer players may not necessarily know exactly what's going on here unless they're following different streams. And it doesn't matter who you're following, us, Mobile Gamer, Arnold Cubs, or...
Look at their questions on Reddit. They're like, how long does it take me to get to the final level, and is this game worth spending in? They will ask that on Reddit.
But again, those are going to be players that are looking for that information, right? Most of the players as a game are just going to open the game, play it, and be done with it, right? They're not necessarily watching YouTube videos. They're not necessarily going on the forums. They're not going on the Reddit, right? Yeah, unless they're like really hooked or they're really trying to figure out about this game and to see whether or not it's worth spending. So the whales that are actually going to be spending are going to do that research and then come to learn what CG did about gas. And that might hold them back a little bit. Like, why am I spending if I can just wait until the second time if this is their new norm? And they've already said that all of their norms are subject to change. So it's possible that, like, if you cut the head off one, you'll end up with 2 more type thing. It may work out that way. This situation is a little bit different because this is really the first true time where it's not just them milking the whales. It's them literally slapping the whales with their own money, saying it doesn't matter to us, your effort. And this is the first time they've done that. This is the first time that the whales have really felt that kind of like slap in the face because it wasn't something they could buy, and what they bought left them so far beyond the maximum, which is a 7-star gas, that allowed other people to get in time for the same time that they actually spent money on. So we'll see how it works out, but I don't necessarily think this situation is going to work quite the same.
Good point.
Rooster, question, who is going to ask CG an Eternal Twins question so CG Sven
What
Ranger
did
can answer it?
What did I tell you about those questions, Samely?
I am fine with him asking that question, and the problem is CG will filter the Eternal Twin question probably, because that requires them to make new content, and they don't answer.
Very bad man.
No, that was a legitimate question about asking Eternal Twins question to CG for their Q&A.
Shut up, Finn. It's not legitimate. God damn it. Filter that crap, god damn it.
Conrad Eor Glover. Question: how do you get your Watt shards that your guild wasn't credited for?
Oh, God.
3 out of 4 of us this round were shorted.
This is getting outrageous.
This is a little dumb. Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty stupid at this point. I mean, how many? It's like a joke. How many people at CG does it take to get people Watt shards? Seriously. I mean, good lord, this has gone on for a couple months now. Come on, man. How hard is it to figure out? Jesus. You know,
I don't even understand. Like, I don't understand why they didn't just give them. They didn't just say, like, I mean, like, at the time, here's the deal. Do you know how hard it's going to be to, like, go back now and, like, figure it out? Like, it would have been like, what's the last one? Figure it out. Who didn't get the right stuff? Okay. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, literally, you probably could have written a freaking macro to do it.
Or give them what they got last time or something.
Or just be like, oops, sorry, everybody.
30. There you go.
You know, just give everybody 30 in the whole game. Like, everybody. Be like, if you log in.
But that doesn't solve it, right?
I'm not saying it solves it. I'm just saying
it's something more than what they're doing
Something
now.
is better than nothing, man, on that deal, right?
I don't disagree with you. The only problem is, and I mentioned this
then
before
you are
on there.
with him.
No. I'm not disagreeing with him, but my problem with that is not the fact that they haven't given compensation. We've had this issue a lot with CG, right? How you manage something. It goes back to the post that they made before they went for the holiday, and how they made it seem like, even though they said they've been working on it, this is a long-standing problem for over a month that they haven't been able to solve, which means that this is not a priority for them.
No.
I think it's at a point where the players have to realize this is not a priority for them and think of it the same way that we thought about the 600 bug, the same way we thought about it with the Tebow bug, right?
You're
Don't
not
expect
wrong,
this to get
Finn.
fixed
You're not
immediately.
Wrong.
Which is just, it at some point, right? Again, this is the old adage.
They don't have all the resources.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? We know CG doesn't care about these kind of things. They don't care about those kind of shards. They don't care about those kind of bugs.
The 5s bug, if you don't put him in the last spot, he doesn't do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you're like, how does that, like, first of all, like, how can you have where someone is in a position they don't do what they're supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, at least
I don't even understand how that works. And then they're like, yeah, that's right. Stick him in the last
So
spot.
at least that I kind of have an idea about why it could happen. It shouldn't. But at least that I can kind of think about why it is. Because if you run your coding to go character by character, right? And you're looking to see if that character is dead and you hit 5s and he's in the 4th spot for the person that died in the 5th, you may not trigger his ability. That's not good coding. I'm just saying at least that I can kind of understand. I can put my hands around why that's not working. I don't understand this whole, like, some random people are not getting shards thing.
I don't get the random people thing. And I get it. Like, and it's not even every guild. It's just some guilds, man.
Yeah. But so again, this is, I think, something that the players, while we will want it and we will continue to talk about it, it's something that people are just going to have to realize, yeah, you're probably not going to get it for a long time. And by the time they fix it,
not receiving rewards, though, was pretty bad. But this isn't the first time they had bugs, dude. They've had timer bugs before. They still
had it in TB. Remember what they did with Captain Han?
Yeah.
Like, it's not the first time they've even had an issue with TB. Forget about other content. Within TB itself, they've had issues. They just don't prioritize it. No. So it is what it is.
Which blows my mind because this is the mechanics of the game. Like, you can have all your other shit messed up, but at least get the game right. You know, I mean, that should be a priority. Saying that it's not a priority blows my mind. Like, it's just the game. What do you mean? It's just the game.
Well, so here is the disservice they've done to themselves, and we'll see how this pans out. They said they wanted more time to work on content, right? And their biggest issue has been bringing out content at a rate that players are able to play. They have now released Lightside GOTB, right, which is well away from anybody's capability of getting maximum stars right now. just mathematically with GP is just way far away, right? Which basically puts them on the clock that now if they do not fix all of these bugs that are really critical to the game, games crashing in the middle, the fact that people are not getting their rewards, right? If they can't fix this by the time that people are approaching maximum rewards in Lightside GOTV, that means they are completely wasting our money. They have put themselves in the position where now they have no excuse. It's not like, oh, we were working on new content. Well, you brought out content that is not going to be finished for another 8 months, and that's it. So you had 8 months in order to fix this because nobody was getting close to fixing this in eight months. So just what it is. And so we'll see what they do. I don't think they're going to have a good response.
They don't even fix loop teams in the freaking Sith raid anymore. You know what? But you know what they will do? They'll nerf the heck out of Hux right away. Let's nerf Hux right away.
Right.
You still can't use malevolence in territory battle.
Bro, I don't even know why you can't even use malevolence in territory battle. I mean, like that doesn't
They didn't think anybody would have unlocked it. That's why. Whatever.
But how does that even work?
bad.
Because
How
it
does
really
that-
should just look for dark side capital ships.
Yeah, it should say like find all dark side capital ships that are 6
Like I don't know what criteria exclude malevolence.
Like the thing is, they're having to hard code in each one. So they're like, oh, well, we only have 2 capital ships. Well, that's ship number 172 and ship number 175. Stick those 2 in there, and we're done. Only show ships 172 and 175 over 6-star. Boom, right? They're not doing like a Curie lookup and then putting it in there. They're literally calling out everything that should go in there. That's the problem. Is rather than writing a formula, they just they're like, well, we only have 27 dark side ships, so just write the 27 numbers and we'll be good.
All right, next question.
But I mean, like that's the only way it's a problem.
I know, but we've talked about that endlessly. So, next question, silently, please, sir.
Kazakagi Too Easy. Question: when will Eth Koth and Kit Fisto get Zetas and become relevant?
Nah.
They are relevant. They're actually Old Republic. And if you look on Lightside TV, I think the only way to win Lightside TV is to end up with all the Galactic Jedi at over 23k power.
It's stupid, but they're not getting reworked. They didn't even do May, so next.
Bones Jones 159. Question: do you guys feel this Q&A will tell us a lot as to where CG plans on going this year? I feel this is a do or die Q&A for CG.
How many Q&As have you watched?
No.
They have more Q&As than content updates, man. It's so bad.
You know what I think they're doing?
And Rise of Skywalker is already done, and they've only released like 2 new characters.
Three, right? 3 characters. 3 characters and no ships. And we literally had the return of Red 5. Red 5 standing by, right? We had whatever, and like, they don't, yeah. Like we could literally have
squares, when you go to that little journey thing, they have a lot of squares and rectangles on required units, but I don't know.
They could literally like reveal, like it could be like, what do you call those things? An advent calendar, right? It could be like an advent calendar. They could like reveal one character every day, right? Like an advent calendar.
All right, next question.
That would be so cool.
Darth Hideous question: Shut Itfinity.
Okay, there we go.
And then CBO 97 question: Shut Itfinity.
Okay, so double T.
And then Jekyll question: Finn, who is our new guildie?
Oh,
he's in the chat.
Well, who is it?
It's Bimasu.
Okay.
It's one of his other accounts.
Okay. So the other version of Bimasu, the crazy Hawaiian.
That was all the questions we had? Because that question just. Oh.
I'm surprised there's no questions about Warrior or anything.
No, we've already had a lot of those.
Well, Warrior's been answering his own questions too.
He has he pretty much answered, and he answered a bunch. When he posted that on Reddit.
Yeah, he went through and answered.
He went through and replied to a bunch of stuff in Reddit. I mean, he replied to me on Reddit, and I was like 18 hours after the thing, and he replied the next day. I was like, wow.
So, but there's just nothing to report. We're in the
Again,
game.
he's a stand-up dude, man.
Yeah,
Warrior is
we
a
love
stand-up
Warrior.
dude every way you look at it.
Good, decent guy. You can't say that a lot about some of the guys in the world, but he's one of them. Oh God, Durgan, read that question, Sammy. I just saw it come in.
Durgan question: what time do I need to be on Jedi Academy to replace Warrior?
Actually, Warrior asked me if I would start being on.
Okay.
He's like, Grande, you got to start showing up to Jedi Academy.
Durgan, like, I like the way this is going. Poor Finn would have a stroke. Like Durgan would just chase him.
It would be funny.
Oh, God.
It would be funny to have Santa Durgan.
Oh God!
And now a question for Santa Durgan.
Me and Finn, my little Santa buddy. You're the buddy team.
Okay, we got a few more questions.
All right, fire away. Let's wrap this up because we got the hall coming up. I know Urs is streaming tonight, probably.
What else 73 question: is Warrior still going to hang out on Saturday mornings during Jedi Academy?
Yeah, for a while until he feels like he's not relevant to keep up with the information. That's what he said. So, all right.
Darth Hideous question: if the entire news of the week is Warrior quitting, do we even have a future?
Yeah, it's the holiday time, so it's not really unexpected. We would have hoped that they had something
by now, but yeah.
But it's CG, and they probably have like a 4-week vacation or something like that. So I'm not even sure. I'm surprised they're even doing something on a Friday because I figured they would be off this week.
Yeah.
So.
Really? You thought they'd be off?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Ronnie, they barely make new content as it is. To think that they'd be here the week after New Year's Eve, I think would be, or New Year's would be kind of weird.
Is Warrior's retirement a la Grande Patrol in 1 week and he's back? I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
This is the really
it may be, right? The only way he's coming back, I think, is we saw what his complaints were.
Yeah.
Yep. Grande for the same reasons, right? You had left because I can't remember what it was now. You might remember, but left because there was something going on in game.
I listed a bunch of crap in game. Here's the thing,
and they fixed it all within like a couple weeks, right? And then you came back.
They fixed a bunch of it, and then I had a conversation with them. Again, this is back with super duper communication. Man, this has been forever ago now. This is like 18 months or 2 years, maybe 2.5 years ago. It's been a while. But, again, I had a conference call with developers, and I was like, you got to fix this, and you got to fix this, and you got to fix this. And they were like, we can do this, and we're sorry about that, and, we can do this. And I was like, all right, I'm feeling – but they wouldn't do that today. What happened then would not happen today.
Yeah. Sad to say. All right, next
I don't know if Grande Patron even plays, man.
Yeah, we don't care about
it. I don't know. You go do SWGOH.gg. Grande Patron into Google search.
Nobody cares. Next question, please.
Chewy, question: what do you think the state of the game is today, and where do you see it being in a year?
There's some good parts of the game, but there's just too many things that there's a lot of good stuff, but there's the stuff that we just talked about is some of the stuff that takes away the shine from all the good stuff that they're doing.
They kind of hit a home run with GAC. They really did.
Certain things they hit home runs, and then certain things, they strike out, and they strike out badly. So it's like feast or famine. 1 week we're like praising them, like, God, this is some good shit you guys just put out there. And then the next week I'm ranting like a lunatic because like what the hell are you thinking? There's not a lot of gray area when it comes to CG. It's either we're sitting there going, oh, that's really good. Oh, I like that. That's really great. Or it's like, what the hell is going on in that synapses of yours? So
they also basically open beta GAC.
Pretty much.
Again, right? The team was like, hey, they even said it. Here's the other thing too, is they said they were gonna screw it up a little bit when it first came out. Hey, we're gonna screw it up a little bit. Aren't you glad we're doing these test runs in the live environment? Thanks, everyone. Do you remember some of the things they said?
Yep.
We laughed about. Here's the thing: we laughed about it, but that was actually not a bad way.
No, I think we were happy about that.
And we would laugh, but we'd be like, here's the thing. No, it's easy to make fun of people that fail. And they're like, and I got only one token, blah, blah, blah. People complain. But the honest thing is, it was actually a pretty okay way to do things.
I like that way. Like basically telling us we are testing something. We need your help to test it.
Yeah,
like,
but,
okay.
but they don't do that with like the rest of the stuff, and then we're like left holding the.
No,
bag.
they went completely the opposite direction.
Yeah.
They had a forum post asking for people to apply to become public beta testers, and they have done zero with it.
Nope.
Nothing.
And wasn't that like in October or something? I mean, it's been a while.
It's been a long time. Since,
it's been like a quarter, like a full like 90 days, man.
Yep.
I mean, like there are people that are no longer alcoholics, and they couldn't get the beta program together.
All right.
Right.
Next question, Stanley.
Utah question: how much for Julie Andrews versus Ouchie in mud wrestling?
I don't think either one would do it.
Julia Child, you mean?
I'm just reading.
For the love of God, Grande, shut your mouth.
I don't think either Julie Andrews or Ouchie would do the mud wrestling.
Oh my God. All right, next question, Stanley.
Kazakagi Too Easy question: can Ranger tell us the story about Darth Carey the Wise?
Carey the Wise was a developer so powerful she could actually communicate with the public.
Oh, snap.
All right, next question.
Sword of the Jedi question: Ranger, will you look at my gas team R7, him and still getting killed?
Well, I don't know who you're facing, but check the speed on Rex should be the fastest. Make sure your gas is offense, protection, and speed. Big time. You want offense with protection secondaries or protection primaries. Offense, you want him with a lot of offense. Remember, it's not necessarily the speed. You want to go first, but he counters a lot, and that's the great thing about gas. So, but yeah, send me a screenshot of your stuff, and I'll look at it.
And Revenator tried to do an
No,
Eternal.
I already saw that one. Get that shit out of here.
Kazakagi Too Easy question: what new character will come out next? Clone Wars or Rise of Skywalker?
Neither. Rise of Skywalker, we know Rey and
there's going to be another marquee.
Yeah,
I'm saying it right now. There's going to be
there should be at least one more marquee.
I know Poe's going to come in, so that'll be a marquee right there.
It's probably going to be Resistance Hero Poe.
Yeah, so we'll see one of those, and then we'll get Rey and Kylo. I don't foresee a lot more content past that. Maybe we've kind of speculated about Palpatine possibly coming in a new version of Palpatine.
I don't feel like they really went all in on this movie, and this movie's so much better than the last movie. And this movie, you could do all. The sky's the limit, man. Plus, didn't they say like 3 ships and 5 characters or something? And how do we not have any of that stuff?
I don't know, but we'll see. All right, next question.
Scooby question: can we not cage Durgan and let him free into the offices of the people who run CG? Pretty sure Wild Up Durgan would change things drastically.
Like, come here, there, CG. Let me show you the buddy system.
let me show you my pillar that's in my pocket.
Look at it. Just look at it.
Look at my pillar. Isn't it a nice pillar?
Good old Durgan. All right, next.
Jasa BM question: you guys got your first order and resistance ships maxed yet?
Ships are. My ships are done. It's just characters are like gear.
It's going to come down to gear, man. It's like everything else. All of these other events we've had, right? Revan, Malik, Gas, Padme.
I'm sure.
Darth Revan.
I'm not going to stress about it. And I'm not going to go crazy about it either. So, all right, next.
Darth Hideous question: in the immortal words of Willy Wonka, you get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
Next.
That's it.
Okay.
Jason wants to hear you do Kermit or something, Ranger.
Anything specific or just the voice of Kermit?
Let's give a shout out to Jason.
Okay. Oh, God. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here, coming to you live from Capital Games headquarters here in Sacramento, California. And we are here to shout out one of our favorite girls, Jasa BM. Yay! Jasa, you'll be happy to know that we have Dick for you coming up the next couple of weeks. You will get nothing, and you will like it.
That can be taken multiple different ways.
That made me laugh my ass off.
That's why I said it.
that can be taken so many different ways. Jason, I apologize for Ranger and Kermit.
No, she loves it. So there we go. Anything else? Okay, I think we're good.
I think that's it.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up there. So with that, let me get the screens up. Somebody's typing or something.
Not me.
Sorry, I was.
It's Loki.
That's all right. Loki's a busy man. He's got all those ladies he's trying to communicate.
He got on Discord.
He's like, "Hey girl,
He's got to reply to everything.
Like, hey girl, what you doing? I'll do the stream right now. What you doing, girl?" All right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to shout out our gold VIPs. We love these folks. They really help us. We appreciate everybody that donates and supports what we're doing, whether it's ACS or just for the stream. You can support the stream and become a gold VIP yourself with our Patreon. You can become a sponsor on YouTube. You can become a Twitch member on Prime. There's lots of ways that you can support the channel. And I encourage you to please check out our ACS campaign. We're about 1,300, less than that, now away from hitting our goal 17.5. So, and if we hit 17.5 by the end of the month, Finn will Zeta or Relic 7 Rose.
Yeah, I didn't make that announcement. So I really want us to get to the 17,500 for the American Cancer Society. So we still have the campaign going. We're still trying to hit that goal. And as soon as we get to 17,500, it's just awesome. But I want to try and hit that by the end of the month. So
yeah,
against my better judgment, if we can hit 17,500 by the end of the month, I will Relic 7 roast Tico.
Dang.
That's heavy shit right there.
So there it is. This is what I want to do for the kids.
Oh, Revenator just donated $1 to the ACS campaign. Thank you, Revenator. Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, I'm sure he has a message on there. Hold on.
I don't want to read it. No.
No, we have to. We can't do it against
We don't
ACS.
have to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, we
Finn.
did. So he wrote Eternal Twins for the Children.
So
Thank you, Revenator.
The damn thing you said. All right, and then we're gonna transition. So we do this stream every Wednesday, longest running live stream. We're getting closer to 200. We'll have to plan something big for the 200th episode. That's a big deal. Not grande big deal, but still a big deal nonetheless. And then we do our lunch stream that you guys are aware of Monday through Friday from 12 to 1. We do GAC in the afternoon. We play other games during the evenings when we get a chance. We have the Jedi Academy on Saturdays. There's a bunch of other stuff on Twitch. We're doing marbles on Twitch. They played a game yesterday, PC Gaming Night. And so lots of great content for you guys. I encourage you guys to check it out and see what you think. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you join our Discord. Great way to get in touch with folks and get your questions answered. We have all kinds of great people in Discord that can help you, not just us, but
go sex with your porg.
Oh god, someone just donated.
Donated 60. Donated 69 bits and go sex with your porg.
Yeah, there you go. I've been hit low with the pork thing. But we really appreciate you guys for stopping in tonight. Make sure you check out our boy Urs in the hall. He's coming up here to get ready to do his stream. And so if you guys want to check that out, please do. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Yeah, we got to switch back.
Hold the phone. We got to switch. And never mind. Fuck that shit. Oh, God damn it. Oh, my God. Let me get this up. I was doing the ending, but we got to switch this up because look who it is. It is the lovely T. McVanna making an appearance. What the hell? You're muted, T. T Money.
You're muted.
T McVanna, you're muted.
Hey.
It's like
Okay.
when she does it, she goes, shit, and you see her say it.
Okay.
Hi, McVanna.
Hi, guys. How come on the nights when I was here and I was like so bored with all the SWGOH talk, y'all go to like 10:30? And I said I want to show up, like, right as you're done with all the SWGOH stuff, you're like ending it.
Because there's SWGOH talk.
9:20.
Yeah, there's SWGOH talk. There was like nothing.
Nobody can see.
Yeah, you're on the wrong screen, Ranger.
Am I?
Yeah, you're still in the closing.
Oh, I have to translate.
Reality Skewed Gamers has spent
That's
more
okay,
than 1
because I
year.
just realized my sweater's on inside out.
That's all right. Nobody would have known McVanna unless you said something.
Well, I just noticed it. That's not a good sign. So, what's the news? Somebody tell me the news before you guys get off.
They're calling you out, Ranger. They're saying you called her T-Money.
Oh, I'm slipping.
Did you call me T-Money?
Kinda did.
I had a Freudian slip.
You leave SWGOH, and then all of a sudden you're...
Oh, they're giving you permission to turn it inside out, McVenom.
Not on the damn live stream. Get the.
What if I just went?
Yeah, I know, right? Be a lot of googly eyes, like, oh my god.
No, that probably wouldn't.
How are you, McVenom?
I'm good.
You did the marbles this morning.
So Finn's now making a schedule for me for streaming because I need a schedule to go by. You know me.
Yes.
Like you got to set it down. Like this is the time every time. And so Mondays, apparently, he's got me streaming for like 8 hours on Mondays.
Oh, well, that'll be fun for the fans. But the only news right now, McVenom, is, I don't know if you know, Warrior quit.
I like your lighting in that photo, McVenom. Your video lighting looks nice.
You look good. Yeah. Finn told me this lighting makes me look old.
What?
God damn.
No, not this one.
Seriously?
No, not this one. It's when you change the colors.
Hold on, let me see. Let's change the colors. Woo! Maybe
that's really bright.
I like the other one. No.
I'll go back to the
yeah. That's the one right there.
One I'm not a fan of.
No,
this one is like the
you said you looked
candlelight.
All I'm gonna say is
let it be known, I told her that in private so she doesn't look on stream and then get upset with the way she looks. Because
like
then,
that's any better. Like I told you that
here's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god.
McVenom is not McVenom, don't lie. You know exactly how this would go down. You would use that light, you would look at it, you would not like it, then you would yell at me and say, Finn, why didn't you tell me that light looked bad?
Oh,
that's absolutely correct.
Looking
absolutely correct.
The other thing too is if you're someone's real friend, you tell them when they look good, and you tell them you're like, maybe you shouldn't wear that anymore, or maybe you should change that. Yeah.
Grande, maybe you shouldn't wear that hat anymore.
It's just the tip.
No, point taken.
I'm teasing. No, it's cute. It's adorable. I was just making a joke.
It's the new just the tip hat.
It's not just the tip.
Brought to you by Snacky Samars.
It does look like just the tip. You do like a tip.
Yeah, it's
head
nice,
in
round, firm. Oh my
God.
Sorry, I was having some trouble putting on my hat.
I hate you so much, Grande. So you were talking about your schedule, McVenom. So Mondays you're going to be doing what?
Yeah. Marbles. And then Tuesday, I don't know, Finn, are we doing Tuesday nights or are we doing Don't Starve and other games like that?
Tuesday's going to be PC gaming, and then Wednesday morning probably, and then Thursday and Friday we'll have some marbles at night and stuff too. And then on the weekends we'll have like one game with marbles and another one without. So
gotcha.
We're coming up with our Twitch schedule, and I think on every day we should have some kind of stream between myself and McVenom.
But
that's the plan.
We'll get McVenom's reaction. The big news, and this is the only news they're going to be.
She knows.
Warrior quit, but I'm sure you're.
I have heard, but I don't know like the full scoop. Like, how did that go down with the I guess the game changers and
there's no
like
more game changers.
Well, that's right. I forgot about that.
They basically shut out the game changers for a while.
So how is the community? Is Reddit blowing up over it?
They blew up, but just in a sad kind of way. Like, seeing Warrior go was.
It kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But.
He's a nice guy. I mean, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He is. He's a really nice guy. I mean, there's a lot to like about him.
Mm-hmm. I'm sad about it. I mean, I'm not sad because I haven't watched any videos in a long time, but I'm sad that the community has lost him. I'm sad about that because he had a lot of fans. I was one of his fans. So when I was watching SWGOH videos, but that's sad news, but I hope he's moving on to bigger and better things. Is he playing other games?
He says
he's going to.
Yeah.
That's good. When are you guys going to play other games?
I'm the only one that does.
What are you playing?
You guys played marbles today.
Come on. That's not like one of those.
But I stream like Naruto and Battlefront. I've played a bunch of other games on this. Do you watch the channel, McVenom? I'm worried.
Sure.
Almost 200 episodes of you playing Battlefront.
Ranger, you know how many kids I have. You know I work. You know I have a second job. I got this damn bunny in here now.
Someone has got to be wearing the girdle in this family. That's what I'm saying. I got to get the neck in there whenever I neck. whatever I do with this.
I'm muting you right now.
Yeah.
You're
I
muted.
can't-
Yeah,
You don't even want to know what I'm talking about. Where are my cross stitches?
Yeah, we have been getting those questions with Venom. I've tried to defend.
My neck doesn't even do that.
I know he's mentally damaged. He's when you like open.
Anywho,
Yeah, when you open the package and you realize that the product is bad, that's Grande. You know.
oh no, yeah.
Yeah. So
You should have been sent back.
but yeah, cross stitches where we're at because people are bugging me about it still.
They're there. They're coming
Okay, they're coming
soon. TM.
soon. TM.
Except
They
for
wanted
Grande.
to see,
Grande doesn't get one.
Yeah, Grande.
Some people want to see Jon Snow McVenom.
Jon Snow was just right there on the bed, and I don't know where he went. He was scared of me, I guess. But
Lay off,
that.
McVenom. I know where you live. Mimatsu, she knows where I live.
Oh yeah, and I know that I'm gonna see him in April, and it's gonna
Yeah,
be
she's gonna. I'm gonna like fall asleep, and she's gonna like come over and like beat me, and I'll be like,
No, she's gonna shave you, Grande. She's gonna end up shaving
no.
like.
No, come on! It takes me like a month to grow this thing. Come on, huh?
consequences of actions.
Tough titty
You
said
have
the
to deal with
kitty.
them.
Roast Taco. Roast Taco just wrote in chat, are the cross stitches like winter? It's coming, but it takes 8 years.
Yeah.
We'll get it in the final season, and you have to buy us.
It's almost
all 40 of them.
There was 40 cross stitches.
No, there was like 20, but it feels like 100.
We should have like paid someone on Fiverr.
Paid someone else to do them?
Or you should have done like TaskRabbit. You should have got somebody on TaskRabbit.
Could I have done that?
Yes.
the wheels are turning in McVenom's evil mind.
No, I mean they're already done, so I can't do it now. But that's a good note for the future, though.
Yeah.
I'm actually never ever going to.
Hey, look, I'm American. I'm super lazy. I know how to get
Well,
other
then
people
what
to
you
do
do
stuff for
is
me.
you do a couple throughout the year, and then you have like 4 or 5, and then you can use those for the cherry
Well,
stream.
I would have. Why didn't somebody tell me that 4 years ago?
I thought you like knew this just on a general thinking basis.
I thought she was gonna get her and her like 6 sisters or whatever, and they were.
Nobody wants to cross stitch. Who cross stitches? I'm apparently the only loser that sits in cross stitches in their spare time.
I do know how to cross stitch though, McVenom.
Well, then why haven't you been helping me do this?
Because I've been running the goddamn stream.
I know how to cross eye.
Grande, I'm going to mute his video.
You made Loki leave. Where did Loki go?
Yeah, Loki just wanted to hear the lovely McVenom, and all he gets is Grande. And
Mimasa said he'll donate to the fund of McVenom shaving off Grande's eyebrows.
There you go.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
Can you imagine?
Mimasu, don't give any of hints away of what I'm doing, but it's going to be bad. I have a whole legit plan.
I'm going to help. I'm going to hold that bitch down while she does it.
He's going to be like this.
Yeah.
I'm Grande Patron.
Guys, I'm outside. The sun hurts my eyes. It's hard to see all them chickens.
It'll be good.
So, but we're glad that you could stop in for a few minutes, McVenom. Just like you did on the lunch stream today and said hello to everybody. Everybody misses you and wants you to be on more streams. So,
well,
they know you don't play the game anymore, but they want you just to hang out.
You know what would be good, honestly, is Finn and I have been trying to figure out like what people would want to see like on Twitch and stuff. I know that we're doing the Marvels, but like just having like set game night for set games, like what people want to watch.
Yeah,
because
we've got to
figure
human
out.
fall flat.
No, really loves.
We try to save that for special occasions.
Yeah, that's kind of a
special or like once a month. I think.
Yeah.
I think Human Fall Flat will do like once a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean-
anytime that you guys are gonna play that, make sure to let me know.
Oh yeah.
And Durgan.
Yeah, Sturgeon's got to be a part of it because you can't. It's.
So let me ask you guys before we jump off: how
Sure.
many of you guys are training for
I'm
April?
training. I'm going to the gym.
Although I
now.
took,
Yep.
yeah, I had to take this week off because I'm too sick. But as soon as it's done,
I'm always
going.
training.
No, you're not.
Loki.
He's not even in the room.
There he
He's
is.
right there.
What's up?
First off, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
So smooth.
Are you training?
Yes, you are.
I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Are you trained? You're not training either?
No, it's going to be me and you hand in hand at the back of the line.
I'm telling you.
We'll stop at the gas station, get some drinks.
There's like a straightaway
then-
part in the front, and McVenom was like, "You go ahead, Grande. You go ahead."
I'm good. I'll catch
And
up.
I was
That's
like,
what I'm planning.
I was like, we've done like 100 yards. Like, we've done 100 yards. I mean, we hadn't even done a quarter mile.
Dude,
We weren't even.
I'll
like,
tell you.
a mile marker, and she's like, "Go ahead, Grande. Go ahead,
chick,
Grande."
I do not run unless something's chasing me or I'm on roller skates. And I wasn't on either. So,
Go ahead, Grande. Which is why I'm not worried. I'll just run if I have a problem and McVenom is going after me. I'll just.
not if you're asleep, dummy.
We'll get 50 feet away, and she's like, "Oh, I'm tired. You go ahead.
That's why I'm gonna lock the door and lock you in.
Oh
Oh,
man.
is Mr. McVenom going to be running again?
Oh yeah, he's running. Right now,
He's
I'm
a
trying
cool
to
guy.
decide on my costume. Yeah, he asked about you. Asked, is Red gonna be there? He's excited to see everybody. He's got a guy crush on everybody there, and he's got a guy crush on Loki because he said Loki
No
is the
way.
smooth. He said Loki's the smoothest MFer I've ever seen. It's like he really is. You have no idea. Wait till he pulls out a Black Lotus on you.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question though. What are we gonna dress as?
I'm just wearing. I'm focused because I got to do the 5K and the half marathon. McVenom. I'm totally focused on just doing the races, honestly. So, I mean, I'll wear a shirt.
He's wearing the short shorts and the
Yeah, I got to take
new
it
Nike
seriously.
running shoes.
Yeah. So.
I'm trying to get Loki to go as Baze. So I'll go as
Oh my
Sharut.
God, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't we make a great chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
going to be
think so,
chasing each other, huh?
Yes.
But I don't know how to make him carry like a big old pack and stuff like that. That would be kind of hard.
Let's
But
make it
we're
out of
gonna be
styrofoam.
walking, so it's not
Just
gonna
make it out of
really be a matter.
styrofoam. Yeah.
Or paper mache.
Yeah.
The bus is gonna pick us up after like half a mile. We'll be fine.
I know. We get to the end of the line. There's McVenom and Loki drinking beers. Like, hey guys.
Already showered, ready
Yeah.
to go, half drunk, waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, we were a mess last year. God, oh man! And then it was funny. We had Xylo there with my apprentice, and so I'm holding the apprentice, and he's just all having fun and stuff. I'm like, I can't move.
Well, we're gonna be in the big like suite too this time, right?
Yeah.
The whole time, so that'll be nice. So
Yes, that'll be really nice. So things are coming up, but yeah, we're training hard. Well, some of us are training hard, and some of us are just gonna have fun. But don't worry about it. Just have fun with it. You know, go as far as you can.
I'm gonna start training.
You
Like
said that before, McVenom. Let's just.
I'm gonna start training like Monday.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna start training every day. McVenom.
Monday
You said
of
that
what?
last month.
Monday of March. Just wait.
After I finish the cross stitches,
Oh, so that's never happening.
No, yeah, this is never happening then.
Monday.
All right, I'm gonna message you
happen.
Monday because I'm gonna be training.
Yeah, it's just really cold here.
It's cold where I'm at too. It's just an excuse, McVenom.
Exactly, Roast Taco.
Wait,
Like Venom will start training soon, TM.
All right, so you can check out the lovely McVenom on the Twitch side, doing some fun stuff there. So make sure you support what she's doing over there. If you haven't subscribed to Twitch, please do. And her yelling at Finn's always a pleasure. I enjoyed that part of it the most. Especially when they're playing, like, trying to survive, whatever that game is, and she's trying to get a thing organized, and they're running around like a bunch of kids, and she's like a mom, like,
Gosh,
no, I
they
told you not to
clutter
put that
everything
thing.
up.
Why is this so disorganized? Finn, pick
They
up this
cl-
crap.
You guys know that I have diagnosed OCD that I'm medicated for.
Oh, yes.
And so the problem is I see this campsite just cluttered with stuff, and the guys just throw their things all over the place, towels on the floor and everything, and it just drives me bananas.
Where's the bunny?
Leave the bunny alone, Finn. Jesus.
He's cute.
I
Jon
don't-
Snow, Commander of the Night's Watch, King of the North, where are you at? He's somewhere over there. You'll see him probably on the
Check out the other
Marvel
streams, and
stream.
you can see the bunny, the aptly named Jon Snow. So with that, we're going to end the stream. So you can check out all this great content and the lovely McVenom and all of us on different streams. So subscribe to Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube. You get all the notifications when we're streaming. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the RSG crew and family, thank you guys so much for stopping in. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your night. Go check out Urs over there on the hall doing his GAC. And we will holler at you later. Peace out.